Stop filling your life with empty people. There are empty people everywhere, however, it is our decision whether or not to let them into our lives. Because we choose who we have by our side, and this usually shows the balance or unbalance that is within us. At some time we have all felt an unexplained emptiness inside of us that we feel needs to be filled with something external. Thus, we attach ourselves to empty people who don't do anything except enhance that terrible feeling. Empty people who leave us with nothing. Empty people are characterized by the fact that they don't give us anything. Thus, we waste our time and effort on someone who won't give us what we need. Instead, we suffer burnout and increase that internal emptiness that we don't dare investigate to find its origin. We use empty people as patches, which help us to feel better for a little while, but sooner or later reality comes to light. We begin to wonder why only people with no substance enter into our lives, people who hurt us, and who do not fill the emptiness that we are so anxious to fill. Without even realizing it, we project our needs on the other person, which is why empty people come into our lives, to tell us you have an emptiness that only you can fill. However, being conscious of this is difficult because we refuse to admit that we are the ones who attract, over and over again, the same type of people. This is not a coincidence. This should tell us something. By not paying attention or doing our research, our life will keep passing by and the same type of people will keep entering it until we realize that there is something we need to fix. Only you can fill the emptiness that dominates you. Where can you find the solution? How can you prevent empty people from coming into your life? You need to heal the wound that could come from your childhood, and that has caused the emptiness and such terrible despair. For that, you should stop looking for happiness from the outside, stop depending on the emotional state of everyone else. How many times have you felt desolate when someone does not respond to your message right away? How many times have you felt that your life is lost now that you've lost the person you professed to love for eternity? Letting go is something that terrifies you, precisely due to that emptiness that you try to fill at all costs. However, everything around you is pointing to the fact that the problem is all yours. The time you freely offer to everyone else, all that kindness and concern, directed to yourself. It will seem strange, but you cannot wait for others to give you what you need. If you do, then you will continue to be deceived and disillusioned. The road is not easy, but sooner or later you will have no choice but to face the emptiness you are avoiding. Fill yourself with happiness, love for yourself, without waiting for others to give that to you. It is like taking care of a wound. You have to do it. You have to heal yourself because no one can do it for you. Fill yourself with happiness. Start with you. Think about yourself before thinking of everyone else. Bet on yourself in every aspect. Make you a priority. Don't put aside something you like for others. It is time for you to think just of yourself, because if you don't, you will continue to depend on other people, and in the long run, this will only make the emptiness you feel inside worse. At first it will be very hard, but with determination and effort you will accomplish it. Society has inculcated in us the thought that looking out for ourselves and making us a priority is egotistical. Society teaches us only to look out for others, to think only of others. However, now you know that you need to fill the emptiness by loving yourself, being kind to yourself, and being concerned with yourself. No one else exists, only you. Do not deny yourself all the good you give to others. You deserve it more than anyone.